Morning. Wow, that's hot. Crikey. Let me know where you are coming in from, as always. And I just wanted to do a quick live video. Got 15-20 minutes or so before a YouTube video comes out, and it's about the biggest online creators golf tournament there's ever been, and I think it deserves a little bit more publicity, and also I might be able to advance to the final of it potentially, but you'll have to wait and see. That's going to be live at 12. I've actually made the video quite long, so it's about half an hour actually. The Isolation Invitational video, and it gives a little bit of a golf fix. It's not proper golf out on the course, but it's on a computer game, which is the next best thing we can hope for right now. From Canterbury, I love Canterbury. I've only been there for a short period of time. I think I spent like 2 days there. Did some film with Danny Maud. But man, really want to go back. Beautiful, beautiful city. China, hey, how are we going on? Hope you're well over there, buddy. Aberdeen, oh man, do love Aberdeen. Morning, Pete. Hope all is well. All is okay. I spent pretty much all day editing yesterday. Got another full day of editing going on today, because there's basically two things that you guys need to know about as far as what's coming from me in the next couple of days. So, well, that's Mr. Shields. I've just seen that question there. What's in the bag video? That's going to be dropping tomorrow. But I'm going to be making an announcement at 12 about the biggest giveaway that my channel has ever done. And I'm very, very, very excited about that. Now, to take part in the giveaway, you're going to have to be a subscriber to the channel and either follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Those are the kind of three platforms that you need to know about. So you guys will be absolutely fine on Instagram, I would imagine. And it's going to be huge. I'm really, really excited. And I think it's something which I've been wanting to do really throughout lockdown. And hopefully now, it might give a little bit of a lift, potentially coming out the other side. But we'll have to wait and see. Very excited. And the video going at 12 is the Isolation Invitational, featuring some of your favourite creators. 2 of the 3 okay. Yeah, the YouTube video basically explains everything and kind of is the main bit of content as far as the what's in the bag video is concerned. But to take part in the giveaway, it's Instagram and Twitter. So, I don't need you to follow me on all these platforms. It would be nice if you did. Hook a brother up here. I live in Didsbury and can collect the prize. Didsbury is a beautiful day today here in Didsbury, it has to be said. The last few weekends have been good. I think I might actually try and get the Barbie on today for the first time ever. What shaft is in my sim driver? Diamana. I can't be asked getting out. That'll all be in the what's in the bag video coming tomorrow. Good. I don't do the Twitter. I think Twitter was the first social media platform I was properly on. It's what I use as a journalist. It's probably my oldest platform, if that makes sense. When was the last time you swung club in anger? Like 6-7 weeks ago. I've only actually done a few practice swings within the house. I've been mostly just doing my putting and stretching and just physical work, trying to keep myself in shape. It's not been easy. We got Mizuno Man Josh in. Hey Josh, you're Ahmed. Opinions on Stoke Park? I've only played it once and it was literally frozen solid. So I can't really give a proper opinion. I stayed in the hotel though. That's the last time I actually had a bath. So it was a Galvin Green video shoot I think we were doing, and they basically put us up in Stoke Park, which is famous for being in the Bond film. It's like this amazing kind of golf course and country estate, and they had this like one of those fancy bathtubs right in the middle of the room, and it had a bottle of wine by it. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself like a nice middle-aged woman and have a bath and a bottle of wine. It's great. Have you been to Rick's house to use the simulator? No, not yet. So social distancing is still very much in force. I don't think it's right for me to kind of go around and use that. So no, I'm not gonna do that until the restrictions are lifted. Great to see you as well, Patty. Any plans to head back to Adair Manor? Yes, absolutely. Every month, as soon as we're allowed out. Adair Manor is wonderful. I would love to spend a good week there capturing content, because the facilities are just stunning. It's obviously got the amazing hotel. It's a Ryder Cup course now. The course is good, but the actual practice facilities there as well are amazing. really, really good and very underused. You know, people really don't go there to practice. What do you think of the golf course in Cornwall? I've not really been down. Not really been down to Cornwall to play golf. Been there a couple of times on holiday, but it's just a long way away. It's a long drive down there. But I'll definitely try and get down at some point. A Garmin G80, would a 12 handicap see the benefit of having the numbers on the launch monitor? Potentially. You're probably better saving that money and just getting some lessons, to be honest. You don't really need it at this point. Let's have a look at a few questions, shall we? We've got 10 minutes to go before the video is live, and then we will crack on with that. Will you be trying to get on tour or keep going with YouTube coaching? So I'm not trying to get on tour. That boat has long since sailed off into the deep blue ocean, where it was struck by a mine and then sank to the bottom of the cold, deep blue. No, I'm not trying to go on tour. I'm going to say this in all honesty. Now that I'm doing what I'm doing, as far as kind of YouTube coaching and, you know, this whole social media thing, job, whatever you want to call it, I actually enjoy it so much that actually being on tour, I don't think I'd actually find that as enjoyable. I think it's a bit different if let's say you're a top tour pro, you're winning events and, you know, you're absolutely raking it in. If you're one of those guys who's just on the cut mark all the time, you know, trying to survive, trying to keep the card, like, it's actually it's pretty like stressful. You see a lot of guys really struggle out there who are really good golfers, just because, for a start, of how tough it is, and for a second, just the pressure of trying to keep your card and make cuts is pretty intense. Now, it's a bit different for, you know, if you're playing well, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing so much now. I don't want to change that. You know, I'm trying to get my game in shape so I can have potentially 3 good rounds in a row and get through to the Open. That's the whole point of it, whilst playing in local events. And I'm certainly not good enough to compete with those guys, crikey, yet. Do you think golf should be allowed whilst in isolation? No, I think, to be fair, I kind of think the crackdown should have been much firmer, much faster, and much more wide-ranging. You know, if in the UK at the moment, if you've been to a supermarket or a shop to get supplies, you'll know exactly what I mean. I mean, listen, if supermarkets and shops are open and you're allowed to go out and exercise, it's not beyond the realms of possibility why golf courses shouldn't be open. You know, that seems a safer form of exercise in many respects than, you know, go to the shops, not exercise, but you get what I mean. But, you know, I don't have any problems staying at home and trying to enforce this lockdown. Again, it's not about us, it's not about golfers, it's about trying to protect the people who are most at risk. Yeah, simple as that. And my worry would be, in all honesty, that when the golf courses are reopened, that people would just take advantage of it and obviously take advantage of it, but just be stupid with it and not kind of respect the social distancing rules. And I've got, after my trip to the supermarket over there, I've got a bit of a lower opinion of how sensible people actually are. Does that make sense? I know I think I'm being overly negative, but, you know, that's where my brain's at this moment in time. Oh my God, loads and loads of questions on here, by the way. Can you not go practice in your teaching bay? So this is a potential, maybe when the lockdowns are eased, to get back to work, but it's not essential. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not an essential worker. I do not need to travel to get into work. Yes, it'd be great for videos. Yes, it'd be great for coaching, but it'd be a bad example for me to set. So I'm not willing to do that until those guidelines are released. Simple as that. Never play golf in St Andrews. Never been to Celtic Mountain. No. Best course around Manchester, probably North Manchester that I've played. Forest of Arden is good. Yes. Who is your favourite golfer? Probably pro-wise, I think Rory. I think Noren is my favourite golfer as far as work ethic and how he's just like an old school pro. You know, so he like digs it out the dirt and grafts as hard as he can. And in that respect, it's a kind of an inspiration. But as far as a golfer to watch at this moment in time, it's got to be Rory. Just the way he plays, just how free flowing it is, and when he's on form, he's definitely the best player in the world. When he's on form, he's better than Tiger when he's playing his best. But Tiger is just, he's still the GOAT. he's still the GOAT. But yeah, Rory for me. Disappointed I'm not your favourite. Sorry, Mark. I apologise for that. First course going into lockdown, whichever one I can get on. Can I play with you Southport and Ainsley? I'd love to play Southport and Ainsley. Actually, see the changes they've made there. What's this one? How jealous of Rick's home sim are you? Yeah, pretty jealous. In all fairness, but you got to look at it in a proactive way. So, for example, my inability to build a sim in my house or my yard, as it were, has actually probably benefited me from a health standpoint. So just before I went into lockdown, my wrists and my hands again were really, really starting to give me some jip, really starting to play up. And this period of lockdown is actually, they feel pretty good now. It's allowed me to heal. So it'll give me time to heal as a person and physically. So it's probably a good thing overall. But yeah, it would be nice to have one in here with a nice big squishy mat so I didn't injure myself too much. Another quest for 350. I'm going to be doing something on this actually. As soon as we get notification of how the lockdown restrictions are going to ease, I'm going to be doing something around distance, but it's going to take about 3 to 4 weeks to actually complete. So if we get a bit more of a steer on Monday or Sunday, whenever this announcement is in the UK, then I'll start to release a few more details about this. Potentially. What's the story behind the pictures on the walls? Loads of pictures on the walls. Kind of went through this a little bit last night. I can go have a look at them again if you really want me to. What's this one? What is your lowest score? Lowest score. I've had a few low 60s, but probably the best one. The best one that springs to mind is last year in competition. I had a 64, and I think I was 4 over the previous day, and then to shoot the 64 the next day, when the game actually clicked together. Yeah, that was really satisfying actually, and it gave me a really good finish in a high order of merit event in the North region. So I finished in the top. Did I finish top 10 or top 20 in the order of merit? Maybe in top. Well, let's split the difference. Call it top 15. But I was very, very proud of that, the way I played. So it gave me a lot of confidence going forward. Play Augusta on your own or play at your local course with Tiger? Dom, you pose an interesting question this morning. I'd probably say Tiger. You got to play with Tiger, right? You crack. If you get the chance to play with Tiger, as long as it's 18 holes, that's fine. Let's look at a few more questions. Where are we? When you come back to Ireland, played Australia. Oh, check out this. What is the worst golf course you've played? Crikey. Don't get asked this question very often. Damn. The worst course I've ever played. It's hard because you can go to some courses which are actually okay, and you have a bad round, and you absolutely hate it, and then you can go to some literal proper dog tracks, have a good round, and your opinion on that course will be vastly altered. I'd probably say that it's easier to think of courses which have been amped up a little bit more before you actually go, and then when you actually play them, they're a little bit more of a disappointment than they otherwise would have been. And there are a few courses like that. There's a course I played over in Germany where the BMW at the Quellness Resort, which is this ridiculously massive golf resort, second biggest golf resort in the world. But they have a course there. They used to play the BMW European Open, and yeah, it was not great. It was just like a normal average course, and it hammered home actually a fact that I've seen quite a bit when I've gone around European Tour events. Don't think that the tours play on the best courses. They really, really don't. I mean, they play on the courses that have the most space, good access, and they're in a decent kind of condition. But yeah, the courses that the tour play, they're not always the best. They're not always the best. Okay. Oh, 12 o'clock. I'm going to have to go in a minute. Just make sure this video has gone live and do my announcement. What are you planning to do with Golf Beer in the future? Got loads and loads of videos coming up in the future with Golf Beer. I think this year, obviously, lockdown dependent, I think I've got 6 different videos coming with Golf Bidder, all on different areas of the bag. Can you just check my YouTube, guys? Can someone just let me know if my video has gone live? That, I can just check it myself. I can just check it myself. I don't need you guys to do this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for asking you. That was a silly thing to do. Give me one moment. Let me just make sure it's live, because I've got to get this announcement video done as well for the what's in the bag. We are live. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. You are currently talking to me on YouTube. I want you to leave this conversation right now as lovely, as beautiful as it has been, as uplifting and as spiritual as I may have found it. Head over to YouTube, Peter Finch Golf in YouTube. My latest video is a chance to win £5,000, and it's the Huge Creators Golf Challenge. Make sure you go watch it. Got some matches on there. Love you long time. And stay tuned to my Instagram and Twitter as well, because I'm just about to drop the announcement on this giveaway, which is happening tomorrow. Loads and loads of stuff happening today. Loads of stuff happening tomorrow. And then throughout next week, an absolutely bonanza of a giveaway. Don't know why I had to scare you. Hopefully you didn't spit anything of your coffee out. Much love. See you soon. Enjoy this beautiful Saturday. Saturday, isn't it? Enjoy this beautiful Saturday and Sunday. And you know what? Have a wonderful rest of the week. Get over to YouTube. I'll see you soon, guys. I'm going to enjoy this coffee.